Hey, good evening, everybody. Actually, my bad. Good morning, because the videos come out at 8 a.m. Yeah, alright, that was a bad joke. Yeah, today, Thursday, November 21st. And if you guys haven't seen my other videos, Frank has the day off on Friday. Yeah! I got stuff to do. I always got stuff to do. And I don't want to do it, but man, we told ourselves we gotta. I did do my laundry. Wait, I did some of my laundry. I I did the laundry that was already there. I did more. So yeah. So we're like we went down but went back up. Whatever. Anyway, how you guys all doing? Hope you guys doing well. Actually, I got some good news. Well, potential good news. So I don't think I'm gonna have to work as hard as I thought on my little problem, which, if you guys didn't know from the other video, was my furnace was leaking water. Yeah. Well, guess what? After me taking the cover off, taking a look at the drain line and everything, and just kind of like, taking the hose and just squishing the heck out of it. And I'm like, all right. So it's actually getting cold here around Detroit, Michigan, and I'm like, I had to turn it on when I left home, because it's been getting like 30, like during the day, like around 35 or something. So I'm like, all right, I would turn it off like when I left for work, and then when I get back, I'd turn it on, and it'd only be like maybe 62, so it's not too bad. But now it's like it's like below 60 if I do that now. So I'm like, all right, well, it's just gonna get wet until Friday, and then I went downstairs, and I do Mondays and Thursdays. I do weights, and I kind of do a full body routine, but I'm only doing what 4 movements. Yeah, like 4 movements. I would work more on my shoulders, but when I do my bench press, I don't know. I'm getting old man shoulder and pin. So like if I do overhead, like my front delts, just they're not quite horribly bothering me. But yeah, if I do bench press and I do that, they're like a couple days later they ain't ready, right? So my chest would be ready, but not my. So I don't really do the shoulders. I don't really hit them that hard, so I kind of hit them real light. I tend to do better with lighter weight but higher rep and just more volume that way. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. Long story, right? But I noticed that all the water that was on the ground, it's dry. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm just like, it's been running for almost 2 days, and yeah. So I don't believe in crossing fingers, but I do it anyway. So yeah, and now so I don't want to have to take as many parts off. So what I will do tomorrow is I'll open the cover, take all the drain stuff, right? And there might be, maybe some gunk in there or whatever. It's 9 years of water in there, so there's probably something in there. So yeah, maybe just take it out and just kind of clean it out so that at least the water won't kind of get trapped somewhere. So anyway, don't care about that, right? So yeah, I really didn't have a topic today. Oh my god, yeah, you guys aren't giving me. Come on, man, you're not putting anything in. Come on, man, put down below, Frank. I need help with this. I need help with that. Work on cars. Hey, for you guys out there, right? I can give you some advice, especially you younger guys, man. So, but anyway. So let's kind of just do like a quick market update. And some of my other videos, I was saying, hey, I've been kind of, I'll say, not giving advice, but, this is what I'm doing, so you can take it for what it's worth. Wink, wink. But yeah, so let us take a look at gold. Sorry, I gotta look over here. Because the stuff is not quite lined up, and I don't have great eyesight. Yeah, so gold did go up, and it kind of went down and finally found its bottom there, and it's been going up last couple of trading sessions. So that's favorable, and it's probably going to go back up. So Silver kind of went down and doesn't know what it wants to do. In some other previous videos, I said, silver always kind of lags gold. It's always still kind of viewed as an industrial metal, so yeah. So it's been kind of flat. And I keep thinking, well, I won't say thinking. I do know silver will, on a percentage basis, do better. But the premiums, why are the premiums so much? It's so annoying. Paying almost 20% premium, it just, one day it's gonna be the best thing ever, but until then, and I've been doing this since what, 2009? Like seriously, right? I had little silver here and there beforehand, but yeah, I got in 2009 is really when I started my investment from gold and silver perspective. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to buy crypto, but oh my lord, have you guys seen what? So Bitcoin was just like, woo! It was just going to the moon. And on the way to the moon, it kind of went, we need fuel. And it just kind of paused there. And I was like, okay, now we're back to regular scheduled program to the moon. Yeah, another almost 5%. 5%? Did that say 5%? No, come on. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, so it's after hours now, and it looks like it looks like Bitcoin. Sorry, I got an itch right here. It's selling off, but it's down like $100. It's only 98,000 a coin, so I consider that trading sideways. So yeah, it is probably not much volume, but yeah. So overnight it might not do anything, but I don't know. You guys tell me. It might go to 100,000 tomorrow. So I don't know. Do I buy it now? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Bitcoin to me, it's just, I don't know, man. I still sort of don't get it. Meaning, I know what the ledger is. I know what decentralizing is, right? How do we know? Like, okay, there's so many and the ledger keeps track. Yeah, okay. So isn't there like some way to like fake it? Like, all these systems, they said, they can't be hacked. Well, guess what? They got hacked. I also feel like it's just like there's a lot of, they call them whales, like there's a bunch of money, right? And I don't know, right? To me, right now, this feels like the retail investor getting in. And I get it, like, it's almost like, all right, do I get in now? It's like, I still feel like this is FOMO. I mean, this is just too big of a percentage drop. I just feel like it's going to go up a little bit more, right? For like another, I don't know, week or, I don't know, maybe almost until the end of the year. And then I just feel like it's just going to, because if there's a big need for dollars, right? Let's just say people got crypto, right? And then all of a sudden you need dollars, right? You can convert it to dollars, right? But if a whole bunch of people do that simultaneously, that means there's going to be a bunch of people selling crypto, right? But I do know there's a bunch of people that have crypto, and they got so much money, they got crypto, and they just, they put it in a wallet. Guys, that's one thing that I learned from Economic Ninja. He had a little thing about getting I might be saying the terms wrong, so don't sue me, okay? But I think they call it like cold storage. They call them You got a virtual wallet, and then you got these it's a treasure. I don't know. It looks like Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails, if you guys remember. Yeah, I'm a Gen X, so maybe I'm kind of. But anyway, you can take your crypto off the exchanges, and you put it in there. It's kind of annoying because, like, I didn't know that you actually have to pay to, like, you buy the crypto and there's kind of like a premium, right? Like, you actually don't, there's like a small transaction fee. Well, the transaction fee can make a 1.5%, right? It's like, well, what? And for all this, like, hey, it's instantaneous. No, it's not. So, I mean, okay, what's instantaneous, right? Like, all right, it took like 10 minutes or whatever, so I don't know. But then, like, they put it on your take them off the exchange and then put it on, like, this little device, right? you gotta pay again. So like whenever you put it on there, you gotta pay, and then whenever you take it off, you gotta pay, and then when it's like, I don't know, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like for me, it's just, and it's not being used that often, right? Like right now, it's not, it's not quite there, right? So I'm still thinking it's gonna be used in the future. It's just like these swings up and down. What's its real value? I don't know. Like, we don't know. I mean, it could be zero or it could be like really high. And that's like another thing. Like, why only have like 20 million coins? I don't get it. Like, and then like get rid of, like, why would you get rid of them? It just, all that does is just makes the existing coins more valuable. So the people, it's almost like a pyramid scheme, right? The people that got in first, if they hold their coin just goes up in value. Right, like the less coins, right? Oh, hey, I kept my coin. Hey, I win, right? Like, I don't know. Like, so anyway, I'm still trying to learn this. So, I mean, I know what the digital ledger is and all that part of crypto, right? That part, I totally support, and I know it's gonna. I want that because it's hard to, you can keep fraud down, and it's really, you can do a lot of things with these contracts. So I know it's happening, and I do support it. It's just, as a store of value, that's kind of where, I don't know, man. Maybe one day, right? But, is that one day when, I'm 152 and I'm dead? I don't know, right? And who knows, right? We know the economy is going to get bad, right? So what I don't want to do, this is what I don't want to do, right? I don't want to buy a Bitcoin and then 6 months have to sell it, and then, right, I buy it now, right, and then 6 months I'm like, I'm there with the herd, right, and they need money, right, and I need money, and then I end up selling it into the quote-unquote crash, right, because what the rich do is they wait, like the rich, if you ask me, I'm thinking some of the rich people are selling a portion of their Bitcoin. I mean, they're probably not selling all their Bitcoin. But if I was someone with some Bitcoin, this chart, I'd be like, yeah. I mean, yeah, everyone's buying it right now. So the herd wants it, so I should probably sell it, right? And then, right, when, people need cash and when the economy's bad and people don't have jobs, guess what? You're going to have to sell stuff, right? So that's kind of like when everything goes on sale, right? And just people ain't got no money, right? It says you got to do it, right? So, but that's the problem, right? Everyone needs money, so everyone ends up being a seller overnight, and then the price just goes. They call that, don't catch a falling knife, right? And the rich are like, I don't blame them, but like in the same breath, like come on, there's a couple of bad apples, and are they bending the rules? Probably, right? And do they kind of instigate it? Probably a little bit, right? They kind of just give it a push, right? Just that push, right? And that's just enough to get the trend moving, right? But yeah, they just kind of like, all right, everyone's selling, all right, I'll wait 6 months, right? Because they don't, right? They don't need to sell. They got their assets. They don't need jobs, right? So they just, all right, so now I'll buy more, right? And it's just they get, that's why they get richer, right? The rich get richer, the poor get poorer, right? Now, that's just a saying, but that's just to kind of, put emphasis on the point. So, yeah, long-winded video. We're complaining. Oh, hey, man, but I still got my hair. I'm not doing any 4B. I think we talked about that one time in a previous video. 4B. Ladies, don't do it. How about this? You want to do it because you want that, you didn't you didn't get your way. You got to be a little crybaby. Go on. Go right ahead. Go ahead. I support you. You want to leave the U.S.? Go on. We don't, go on, man. We want hardworking people here. We want people here that enjoy each other's company, right? So yeah, go ahead. We were gonna date you anyway, so go ahead, cut your hair off. I hope you feel good about that, right? Hey man, I want you to be happy. So whatever that is. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's almost 15 minutes here, guys. So yeah, I might pull the trigger on buying something tomorrow. Is it going to be Bitcoin? I don't know. But if I don't get Bitcoin, I will, and I'm telling you, I'll buy a little bit of silver. I gotta buy my silver. Okay, I haven't bought some in a while. Gold. I want to. I just. You know why I debate this? Because I feel like I need cash, and I don't want to sell my stuff. You know what I mean? Obviously, like if we just get rampant inflation, it won't matter. Just buy your gold and then cash it in for literally cash it in for cash, and then buy the other asset, right? But I don't know. I kind of don't. It's like it's not a bad position to be in, but I'm trying to figure out what the other asset is, right? So I know I don't want a devaluating dollar here, right? But in the same breath, we all don't know what happens, right? So if I lose my job, then I'm going to regret that I bought something here. Although I have enough funds to get me through a while. It's just a matter of, okay, how bad is it going to be? So, first world problems deserve what? First world solution? I don't know what that's saying. Yeah, I gotta catch up. Hey, how about you guys comment down what all that is, so you guys can help me with the link, right? This is a two-way street. I give you value, you give it. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know if I bought anything. I will probably buy silver here. I'm not so sure about any other assets. So anyway, with that said, I'll see you. Well, you'll see this Friday. I'll see you the next day, which will be Saturday. Well, it'll be your Saturday, my Friday. See you guys. Bye.